Hey Stillwater, welcome to the Still Connect podcast, the show all about our amazing town, Stillwater, Oklahoma. I'm your host, Denver Evans. I grew up right here and now run Stillwater Digital Marketing. So this place is home through and through. Almost every week, I sit down for a laid-back chat with someone who's helping build community in Stillwater. Whether you've been here forever or you're just dropping by, this is your spot to plug in, hear some great stories, and feel a little more connected to the people who make Stillwater what it is. Here's the best part. This is a mobile video podcast, so I've recorded all of these interviews in these local businesses. So if you like watching your podcasts, check them out on Spotify or YouTube. I'm really excited about today's episode. I'm sitting here with Shelley Glasson with Step4ward Fitness. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Great.
I've been looking forward to being here.
Awesome. Well, I'm excited about literally being here. So tell me your story and kind of how you came to have this business.
Wow, that's a big question because it started really like 40 years ago, but I've been doing personal training for 38 years, and probably 40 plus years, I just always had a heart for it. And then in 1987, I got certified to start training people, and it just kind of grew my heart for helping people. To back that story up a little bit, when I was a young girl, I went to multiple high schools and realized how insecure and jealous girls are. And it doesn't really change as they get to be grown women. But as I grew into my own self, I wanted to help women with that, not be insecure about themselves or jealous of someone else. And when you personal train, you really get to know people. You get to know their depths because they tell you things like you're their counselor, not only just their person to help them work out and feel healthy, but help them through their life. And as time went on, I moved multiple times, and personal training was easy to do. But one-on-one gets a little tiring, and groups became a little more fun. You had to bring a friend, and then they bring a friend, a little more fun. You had another friend, a little more fun. And I just realized working out with multiple people was more fun. And I also didn't have to get so deep into their life where it just was I carried a lot. So now I just I love doing groups and bringing lots of women together at once, and men too. Men are definitely welcome, but my heart started with helping women. And so come to Stillwater, and Step4ward Fitness started in my garage. And as I got a little bigger in my garage, we had to do the driveway. And then from the driveway, one day at church, a man came up to me and said he had a friend that had some space I could sublease and let my business be there. So I did that for several years, saving my dimes and nickels so that one day I could have this.
Awesome.
And here I am.
So how long have you been in this facility?
We opened this place in 2016.
Very cool. And how long were you doing it before that?
In Stillwater in 2009.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've been doing this for...
Yeah, quite a while here in Stillwater.
Yeah, about 16 years.
Yeah.
Very nice. So what is your favorite thing about owning this type of business?
Well, I love being able to do what I always wanted to do, because for years I worked for gyms and went to other places and kind of had to follow their policies and their rules, which was fine. I'm a very big rule follower. But there were things that I wanted to do different and kind of step out from what I was allowed to do at someone else's place. So here I can do what I want. I can just add things, do things. And so I try to do and add something new every year. And so far I've been successful at adding something new every year.
Very cool.
And so I enjoy that.
So what did you add new this year?
This year, it's the work in progress right behind me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We are adding a cycle studio, and there are some other places here in Stillwater that do offer spin classes, but this is a little bit step out and above. It's going to be its own little studio.
Very nice.
I'm really looking forward to it because spin is one of my favorites.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really great. So tell me a little bit about all of the things that you offer here.
Ooh, we offer so much. It's just, I can't brag on it. I mean, I can, but then
this is your opportunity to brag.
It is my baby, and I just want. Every time I think of something fun and new, I just want to try to do something. So we offer your basic weight training with dumbbells. So we have dumbbells out. Every person has their own set of dumbbells, and they go from 5 pounds to 50. And then we have some sets that go up to 80-pound dumbbells. And so you could either be holding 100 pounds or you could be holding 160 pounds. It just depends on your strength. Or you could be holding 2 pounds.
Yeah.
It goes anywhere in there. So it's all people can pretty much delve within that range. And so we do weights pretty much every day of some sort. It might not be a full hour of weights, but they're in there. And of course, we have the spin bikes. Can't forget those. We do kickboxing, just regular shadow boxing. We do workouts that I've made up.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so like interval training is really popular, and it's healthy for you. So it's a little highs and lows, get your heart rate up, bring it down, up. So I have a workout, we call it the 4x4. And so it's 4 different exercises. You do 4 rounds, four. So it's kind of how you're going to come up with your name. And so that one, we do a little weights, we do some cardio, we do some core. We have... Currently, we're offering step aerobics through the summer because one of our instructors, she teaches school. She's coming in for the summer. She teaches old school step aerobics. And
Oh, yeah?
I can't do that, so I love that she can.
Yeah.
And that's real popular in the mornings right now. I also offer a class to anyone who has problems. Either let's just say they're 80 years old. Or they don't want to get down and up off the floor. That's just too much. Or they have vertigo or any kind of issues where they just need a class that's going to help them get stronger, functional strength. So I have this class, it's called The Basics, and it's Monday through Thursday at 10:15 in the morning. And it's a great group of, there's a couple of men that come, but mostly women. And our age in that class is late 40s to 83. And, they're all doing the same thing, a version of their thing.
Yeah. So I hear you say we a lot. So primarily you have classes here?
Yes.
Is it all classes or?
It is. Well, when I keep saying we, I guess I'm saying we because of my other instructors.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much
Okay.
This is me. This place is me, but I have we's because other people help me teach classes.
Okay.
So I'm not alone here. I do have I have a girl that teaches yoga, one that teaches spin, one that does Zumba, one that does line dancing, and I don't do those things.
Wow.
So I need the we's.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
we's make the step forward.
For sure.
Yes.
How many classes do y'all have on a normal week?
We have 5 a day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so, and they're all groups. I don't do one-on-one training anymore. I like to meet with people one-on-one when they first come so I can have a consult with them,
Yeah.
get to know them, see what's going on.
Talk about their goals.
Yeah, and if they have any concerns or injuries. So everyone that comes in here, pretty much, I know them pretty well before they start. And that just helps me design their group better because I'm still a personal trainer. So when they come in for group, if they have knee problems, I'm going to modify things.
Right.
Or if they say they have a shoulder, I help them modify things until we can either get past it or, just help them through it.
That's great that it's so personalized.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you said you started this in 2009 here in Stillwater. Is that when you moved to Stillwater?
I moved to Stillwater in 2004.
Okay.
And 2006. Sorry, 2006. And I have a son, so he was little at the time. So I stayed home with him, and I worked out at a local gym, and then I taught classes at the local gym for a while, and then I was just like, okay, I want my own little gig. So I started doing it out of my garage.
Yeah.
And that was probably 2009. Yeah.
So you've been in Stillwater for about 20 years, just under 20 years.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. What's that been like compared to other communities you lived in before?
Yeah, it's been great. I went to Texas Tech, so people know. I'm red. I know, red.
It's okay. At least you're here now. You're recovering.
It's true. It's true. I'm still learning to accept the orange, but my building is orange inside. So
That's great.
Yeah. And but I like Stillwater. It's small enough that you feel like it's a small town. I am from small town Texasville, so I do like the small town feel. But it's also big enough that you don't see people like. You don't run into people.
Right.
You're like, I never see you except when you're at workout.
Yeah. Yeah. That's really cool. So what are some of your favorite aspects of Stillwater, places to go, other businesses?
Oh, good question. I'll just admit, I'm not very good at going. I am a go to work, go to church, go to the grocery store, go home kind of girl. And I don't go out. I go to the lake. I like Coral Blackwell, so I go out there on the weekends in the summer. I if I do go out, I visit the Main Street things, and I do the Christmassy things that I do those kind of things.
Yeah.
And multiple of my clients do have small businesses, so I try to see their businesses.
That's nice.
But I'm not a goer-outer. So if someone says, where should I go? I'm not the one to ask.
Yeah. Go here.
Yeah. If you need to work out, I can help you out.
Yeah. So what all classes do you teach?
I pretty much teach all of them except for the specialty classes, which to me, specialty would be the ones I can't teach. That's why they're special.
Oh, yeah.
Step aerobics, Zumba, line dancing, yoga. I don't teach those because it's just not in my gene makeup, I guess.
Yeah.
But I teach all the other ones, and I just train other people to teach them. So we have a workout that's kind of I guess you could call it the workout of the day. So it's the same workout all day long, but someone else might be leading it.
Right.
So they just up on our screens. The workout's up on the screens, and there's just an instructor that leads the workout. They may work out with them, walk around with them, and that's how we go. So every week it's different. Every day is different. I write the workouts up Monday through Friday, and for the next week, I just love to write them. And my husband's like, you have thousands of workouts. Can you not just do a repeat? No.
Oh, yeah. You like them to be fresh?
I do. And even if I go back to an old one, I like to refurbish it anyway. So, and when we grow and I add things, then the old workouts don't fit. So they have to be.
So what do you mean exactly when we grow and the workouts don't fit anymore?
Well, like as I've, over the years from when we first opened in 2016, I now have 24 spaces. Before, if you could see the room, it was just a big open room. But then when 2020 came along and COVID hit, you had to have spacing.
Right.
And so I put these marks down on the floor. So now each person has their own space. And then over time, every space has its own set of dumbbells. And then everybody has their own bike. And it's just kind of, everybody now has their own bench. So, there's 24 of everything in here.
Yeah.
And there wasn't.
Yeah.
Back in 2016, we shared.
Right. Right. Well, it's really nice. I mean, you really have a great facility, and sorry, everyone, you probably can't see all of it the way that we can. But, yeah, it's really great. I like when you said, there are enough dumbbells basically to go around. So everyone, you don't have to worry too much about getting the same weight as someone else. There's probably, you can either go 5 up or 5 down, right?
Exactly.
If you can't do that, you're too picky.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what's your favorite class?
My favorite class is cardio kickboxing. We're not like boxers, and I'm not a boxer, but it's just a cardio boxing class, and this is my favorite. It's just all over. It's kind of, you get a little aggressive, you get a little anger management, a little sweat, all of the things, get your heart rate up. Yeah, so that's my favorite.
Work out some of that stress. That's nice. So what is your favorite part of owning a business? Because a lot of people, well, really the reason I started this podcast was because a lot of people don't get to have these conversations. I'm sure in your gym, kind of the way you run things, people do know you pretty well. But, kind of from the outside, people listening to this might not even know who you are.
Yeah, true.
And so I wanted to create the space so that people could get to know the business owners and kind of their heart behind their business. And you've already shared that incredibly at the beginning. You just nailed it right off the bat with your story. But on kind of the business side, what do you enjoy about it? You kind of talked about enjoying being the boss and being in control of the space. What else?
I love the people. I enjoy watching someone come in and their, for one, insecurities of coming to a new place. Walking in the door is the hardest part. Meeting a trainer that they don't know, and then, whoa, she's going to be fit and she's going to kill me or make me work so hard, those type of, but to just get them to overcome that stress, that's what helps the consultation, to help them, oh, she's not like that, and it's going to be nice, and I can do this. And when their first workout is their sign of, they see how maybe weak they are, maybe how strong they are. It just depends on where their level. But when they get to where they can do something that they couldn't do, they don't know I'm watching them really, but I am watching. And sometimes I literally have to have a little Kleenex, because when I watch the room, if I'm just walking around and I see someone, and you can see their little faces just light up when they held the plank for the time I said, let's hold this plank. And they do it. and they get up and they look around like to see, did anyone see them? Where's Mom? Did Mom see him? And I'm like, I saw that. And it's just, I don't know. See, I'm going to cry here, and I'm not going to cry on
That's
this
okay.
podcast.
No, you can. You're welcome.
But those things are what makes me feel like, oh, it's all worth it, because it's a lot of work to own your own business. And to have a space like this, it's a lot of work. It's teamwork. If I didn't have my husband helping me so much with all the behind the scenes, you know, it wouldn't be what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And so those moments of the people just finding some success, walking out the door better than they were when they got here, makes it go, okay, that hour was worth it.
Yeah. That's really great.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. You clearly care about your people.
Yeah, I do.
So you mentioned your husband helps you. What does he do? Does he work here as well, or?
He's retired. So
Okay.
he has lots of projects, and Step4ward is one of his projects.
Mm-hmm.
And so he helped with, well, he did, not me. I had nothing to do with this cycle room that's coming up. He did. He and his friends are in charge of that. And just making sure things work right, run properly, the TVs, the maintenance of things. And, you know, he does that for me.
Very
so
cool.
I can rest.
Yeah, that's awesome that he's supportive in that way.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit more about the plan for the cycle room.
Okay. I love it. Okay. So the cycle
This is
room.
where you just get to go crazy on your
Okay.
vision, you know?
Yes. So we've got 25 bicycles. So one of them is for the instructor. So there's 24 bikes. So there's 24 people that are welcome to come in and get on a bike, and we will help them get set on their bike. Whether you've ever done it before or you haven't done it, it is a class for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's got a room, so all the bikes are in one room. So you come in our big space, and then you get to go into a smaller space, and it's got lights that are special, sound system that's special, and you're a little bit closer, so there's more camaraderie in the workout. And I just think it's fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. We've had them for a while. We actually got them right before COVID hit. They came in the beginning of 2020, and then we got shut down for COVID, and I panicked. Oh my gosh, I just bought all these bikes, and now this pandemic. But, you know, it all worked out.
Yeah, most of the people I've talked to have had some kind of
Yeah.
wild story with the pandemic, you know, that either kind of led them to start their business or led them to change directions or something. But that's really cool. It looks awesome in there. Everyone,
you.
I hope you can see that in there. So, well, that's great. So what kind of is your vision in terms of the spend? Like, are you going to have that class at the same time as other classes, or?
I probably won't, because the cycle room doesn't have a lid.
Oh yeah. So it'd be kind of all,
Yeah, so
yeah.
if the people outside of the cycle room could still use the cycle room's music, we could.
Yeah.
But the cycle room at that point would be trumping. They would have control of things.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, you could, because it's not like there's not enough room.
Yeah. Well, that's really cool. All right. Any final thoughts?
I don't have any final thoughts. I just appreciate you, doing this and sharing the local businesses here. I think it's great.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure.
Good. Thank you.
Thanks.
It's been a pleasure.
Thanks for tuning in to Still Connect. I hope you enjoyed that conversation with Shelley. Be sure to check out Step4ward Fitness on all their social media, linked in the show notes. And if you loved today's episode, don't forget to follow the podcast on social for highlights, updates, and more. Also, be sure to share the podcast with all of your Stillwater friends so that we can grow the podcast and our community. If you believe in building community through these conversations, consider supporting the podcast on Patreon, where for less than the price of a cup of coffee, you can get early access to episodes, a peek behind the curtain at the podcast process, and a shout out on an episode. With a higher contribution, you can submit questions for upcoming guests, make special requests for the show, get access to online Q&As, and even be on the podcast for an interview segment. No matter what your capacity for supporting the podcast is, every little bit helps grow this amazing community. And we all need community. So even when life gets busy, make sure you still connect.